Hi guys, welcome back to Guitar Shed videos. As you can see, no longer in the Guitar Shed, but I'm not renaming it Guitar Basement, so you're stuck with it. Anyway, it's been a while since we did a video, and fortunately I'm back to doing this. And what I wanted to do for the first video back today is something that actually is pretty special. This is a Jackson limited edition, what's called a Shuriken model, named after the inlays, as you can see, sort of like a ninja throwing star. I personally think they look more like Gothic crosses, but Jackson calls them a Shuriken, so it's up to Jackson to name their guitars. Anyway, I got this a couple of months ago, and what it is, it's a limited edition guitar that Jackson made as a dealer exclusive for Guitar Center. And I read somewhere there were about 240 or 250, somewhere in that neighborhood, of these made. So there are not a whole lot of reviews or good resources. So what I want to do today is a complete review and demonstration of this guitar. Starting with the actual features of the instrument, there is pretty standard setup for a Jackson. 2 humbucking pickups. These are Jackson's CRV pickups, the kinds they put in the JS32 series. Standard volume and tone control, one of each. 3-way selector switch. Floyd Rose licensed tremolo bridge. 24 fret neck, all rosewood of course, with the special inlays. And what's kind of cool is that this one actually does have neck binding. Now that's not something you usually see on guitars that are in this price range. Just so you know, this was a $400 guitar retail price when I got it. So this isn't something you usually see on guitars in that price range. It's something Jackson pretty much saves exclusively for their higher end models, but they did put it on this one, which is really, really cool. The finish is what's called quicksilver, or mercury silver essentially, with black beveled edges, as you can see all around the guitar and also around the back. Bolt-on neck, 3-piece rock maple, which this is raw wood with no finish on it, no paint, and no primer of any sort. So it's actually really, really comfortable to play on. It's also got the classic Jackson, what's the name for it? The neck where it essentially goes from a certain thickness up here to a thinner version down here. I forget what Jackson actually calls it, but it makes it very, very comfortable for playing. Standard Jackson tuners, and obviously, as it says here, made in India. And that reminds me, the body is actually made of a wood called Indian cedro. It's a very lightweight wood compared to alder or poplar, which are sometimes more popular for Jackson's guitars, especially the King V models. Now, the one downside to this guitar I've found, it's very comfortable for playing, feels really great, but the pickups are a little bit weak. So what I'm going to do in my playing section of this demonstration is first I'm going to play just the raw sound of the guitar through my standard Vox VT-XL Valvetronics high gain amplifier. If you want a basic idea of what that sounds like, you can check out some of the other videos on the channel for an idea of how much gain there is in it. But I'll give you the flat sound of the guitar through the amplifier, and after that I'm going to kick in an overdrive pedal that will kind of boost the pickup sound a little bit and give you the real heavy, heavy guitar sound. So let's go ahead and start with that. By the way, I'm going to demonstrate these all 3 pickup selectors on both kind of a rhythm and kind of a lead. So let's begin with that. on to more of a lead sound. And you can see it's in the lead section that the pickups actually do start to sound a little bit tinny, but the nice thing about these is they're very responsive and they have a very nice basic sound to them. So they respond very well to having an overdrive pedal or even a clean boost pedal put into the circuit between the guitar and the amplifier to sort of boost them a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate for you now what that sounds like. Okay, and now the sound of the guitar through the same amplifier with the pedal. Just so you know, the pedal actually has a flat EQ setting on it right now, so it's not affecting any of the frequencies that are being boosted, just a basic overdrive with kind of a low drive. And I didn't change the settings on the amp at all, so now let's go ahead and take a listen to what that does for this particular guitar. Now with the two pickups combined, and now through the neck. Alright, and now what we're going to do is, as promised, go back and hear the leads with the pedal, and this is where this guitar really shines, is with a boosted lead. Alright, and there you have it, folks, the Jackson Shuriken King V. As usual and as before, if you have any questions, comments, criticisms, videos you'd like to see, videos you'd like me to please never do, feel free to send them in. We always check the comment section, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.